Welcome to Bulls, Beers, and Brawls. You got Big B here with you. Hope you're doing well out there, fight fans. Gonna talk today a little bit about BKFC 82 went down over the weekend. Now that the combat sports hangover has subsided, yeah, we had BKFC 82 going down Saturday. That was followed almost directly by the pay-per-view that was UFC 320. It was a busy night in combat sports. It was an awesome night in combat sports. If you're a bare knuckle and UFC fan, we were living the dream. Um, I'm not going to do my usual video here, results video. Chances are you know the results by now, considering how many major media outlets were covering this one. So, but I do want to talk about a couple of the fights. Obviously, the first one I want to talk about, main event, Mike Perry, Jeremy Stevens. Mike Perry ends up winning fifth round TKO, remains the king of violence, and remains undefeated. Awesome display by Perry. Classic bare knuckle Perry out there. It didn't really look like he missed a beat. Now, Stevens, let's be honest, he's as tough as they come here. Um, Essentially, the only reason that fight was stopped is to save himself from himself. He would have kept getting up, trying to get up. There's not any ounce of quit in Stevens, and he did good early on, right? But classic Perry, as mentioned, just turned more violent robot as time ticked away during that fight. So I find Perry, after that first round, he almost gets in that zombie zone, and then it's over for his opponent. If you're gonna get him, you got to get him in that first fucking round, and you got to put him out, which nobody has been able to do. Uh, Perry. Now they're McGregor's pushing this Mundell versus Perry, and let's be honest, I was in for it, up for it, however you want to put it. That's the fight I wanted to see a while back. Um, but I have lost a little bit of interest now, and that's mainly due to, well, time, I guess, is one. Um, and why are we pushing Mundell versus Perry now when Mundell was just announced that he's moving up to try and go for double gold against Josh Dyer? I believe that's in December. Why are we trying to push Perry versus Mundell now? To me, if Mundell can get fucking double champ status, that's way bigger than ever having a fight against Perry in bare knuckle. I mean, I get it. It's a fight he wants. It's probably that fight that gets away from him. But he's got a shot at double gold here. Like, let's move on. I mean, Perry says, I mean, somebody can say whatever they want. Perry says, yeah, I'll fucking fight him again. Sure, why not? But at this point, I don't know. Perry doesn't seem interested in being a champion. I mean, he's got a lot going on in his life. Does he really want to add um, the rigors of champion to that list? I don't know. Only he can answer that, but it's something to think about. Bottom line is, I'm just not as interested in Mundell versus Perry at the moment. Like I say, since the Josh Dyer announcement, I mean, what? I don't know. I don't get it. Connor sure has a hard on for that fight, though. And who knows? Maybe one day we will see it. Next fight I kind of wanted to touch on was the co-main event, the Queen of Violence bout, Christine Ferea versus Jessica Borga. Christine Ferea ends up winning this one, fourth round via a knockout. I believe they declared it. It was a nasty right hand that absolutely smashed the face of Borga. Let me tell you something here, folks. I've been watching bare knuckle for a long time now. I don't know how exactly how long, because everything just all kind of blends together in the combat world after a while. But it has been several years now, and that is the nastiest noise I've ever heard in bare knuckle boxing, when that right hand of Christine Ferea landed on Jessica Borga's nose. I knew instantly something was broken. I wasn't sure if it was Ferea's hand or Borga's face. The only other time I've ever heard a sound that loud, and if I can find it, I will play it for you.
Good coaching in here. They're calling Borga. You got to push through back.
The only other time I've ever heard anything that loud in a fight was in high school. And this guy just clocked this dude. Same thing, it was with a right hand, caught him right in the eye, and it was like a baseball bat hitting a tree. Ended up, the dude busted his orbital. I mean, fight was over right there. That was a one shot and done. Anyway, I'm getting off track. But the noise was sickening on TV. I could only imagine what that was like, being there live. Of course, we have the age-old question: who's Ferea gonna face next? At this point, folks, I don't know. I mean, they can put anybody they want in front of her. I just don't know if she's getting beat. I just don't know. I had Borga picked to win this one, as I'm sure many of you did. I thought this was going to be it. I thought this was, Ferea was going to get beat and possibly retire. But she continues winning, time after time after time. And now she's crowned the Queen of Violence. The picture of them, those two, Christine Ferea and her fiance, I believe it was, it looked like they paid Jessica Borga a visit in the hospital, and that was, I don't know, there's something very heartwarming about that picture, considering all the bad blood leading into that scrap and all the nasty things that were said. It's not what I expected, and not what I expected in a very positive way. And just one more note on the co-main at BKFC 82 before I move on to the feature fight. Jessica Borga, got to give her props, her dues, mad respect, all the above, as far as I know, she's going to heal up and return. She is still champion at that 145 division, so there's still work for her to be done, and I can't wait to see her back in there. Next up, we had the feature fight. It was Jimmy Rivera versus Timmy Mason. Yeah, this is the one. It was supposed to be Rivera versus Frankie Edgar, but as many of you probably know, Frankie was not cleared to fight, so Timmy Mason stepped in on short notice. Rivera ends up winning this one via third round TKO, retires not only with a win, but a win in his hometown. So, I mean, a Cinderella ending for Rivera there, honestly, when it comes to combat sports. Most don't get that, and congratulations to him on not only the victory, but an incredible combat sports career. It was a great opportunity for Timmy Mason, I thought. He didn't have anything to lose. I mean, he's got a loss on his record now in the BKFC, but you look at who that loss is against, and you're just gonna go, oh wow. And the thing is, Timmy Mason is still young enough. I hope that we see more of him, maybe on his, making it a more gradual climb rather than just a jump. But props to him for taking the fight. It was good. It was a good scrap while it lasted there. And just one other scrap I wanted to talk about at BKFC 82. That was Caracappa taking on Gaskins. Quentin Gaskin scores a first round TKO on just a week's notice here, folks. Incredible performance by Gaskins. I hope we see him right back in there and he can keep that momentum train rolling because, I mean, that was a huge win. He was underdog, week's notice. He came in here and just sparked Caracappa and made it look easy, to be honest. So, congratulations to Gaskins. Well-deserved bonus here, there that he did get, according to Feldman at the post-fight presser. That's really all I have. I mean, all the fights were good, don't get me wrong. Those were the ones that stuck out the most, and those were the ones that basically I had something to say about. So that's all I got for you here today on Bulls, Beers, and Brawls. I do thank you for tuning in. Till the next one, folks, take care and peace.